Okay, and then the other thought I was thinking is that if we put in the money to build this, and it's out of the Hamilton Fund for children, and the school district is for children, that we should, at some point, make sure that these ball fields, that some adult league doesn't kick out the kids.
Absolutely.
That's, because, those ball fields are so much better than Gormley. They're good. That's,
But that adults be able to use them.
they could, but not if it's scheduled for kids. I think if kids show up, it's, to me, this is for children. This is the children's field.
Randy may have have some point to make about the legitimate use of those dollars.
Well, my concern is a little bit with the motion, and I was just waiting until it got closer to the vote, that some language be included that perhaps you want to include the points that were made in the memo, but you didn't agree to all of them only. So that the things that we need to do as the city to protect the Hamilton bequest, if they're not included in that list, can still be discussed and assured, in the same way that I'm sure that the school district doesn't want to lock themselves into every word of the motion that's contained within this list of the 7 things. So as long as I believe that as long as you consider making it general enough that the details can be worked out, then that I think is to our benefit. Just so everybody understands that in principle, you're interested in that. I think that's what you're trying to do, but the language of the motion concerns me just a little bit, that it needs to be loose enough that both sides can work out the details so that they meet their conditions both legally for the money that they're contributing and the other things that would make sure that they are assured that they get what they want within the bargain.
Yeah.
Dan, would you like to make explicit whether that's your intent?
I think that I hoped it was general enough with, authorize staff to develop an agreement with the school district, participating in the cost of the development of the Joseph Street fields. Okay, subject but not limited to the conditions contained in this memo, changing the participation to $1.5 million and the term of the agreement to 30 years.
Walter, is that agreeable to you, and is that acceptable?
That's fine.
I got a
with me,
thumbs up
language
over
like
there.
that.
Walter? As a
Yeah,
seconder?
as long as Randy's comments, and I think this is what he meant, that certain additional requirements that may be developed during the course of working out the deal. There's certain things in this, like Sue has been listing over there, that are a part of my proposed yes vote, that it be the entire Joseph Street property, that the footprint be allowed to the district at whatever time they need it to put a school on it, that it be a bond issue, that it be 50/50 O&M, the things in Gary's memo, and that we work out the use agreement and the scheduling and all of that. So I think, with all of that said, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Other discussion before voting? More?
I just wanted to say, once upon a time, when I was thinking about if I ever won the lottery, how much would be enough to win and still keep your friends? I thought 2 million was a good number, because $1 million would go to the government, and $1 million would be $50,000 a year for 20 years. So $1.5 million is like $75,000 for 20 years, and over 30 years, it's even less. So for the city to put in that much, I think is slam dunk, even if it's not going to be on a basketball court.
Tom?
Oh, I still like the concept. I'm still having a hard time with the amount. You guys are moving a lot faster to 1.5 than I am, because you're starting at 1 and I'm still down at $500,000. So I'm just moving slower than you all are. I guess
That's why I'm trying to put it.
I'm the
in slower.
conservative tonight.
It's only about 30,000 a year for 30 years.
Okay, ready to vote?
Well, we have a problem.
Well,
Wayne had to leave for.
yes, that's
Can
all
we-
right.
We'll give him a minute.
You promised a recess. Can we recess before the vote? Would that be permissible, to give Wayne a chance to
Regroup.
feel better and regroup?
We can certainly do that. So we have a live motion and a second on the floor, and in respect for our colleague who has. Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is the February 19th, 2013 Moscow City Council meeting. We're reconvening after a short recess. We have a motion and a second for approval of up to $1.5 million, or did you specify $1.5 million, Dan, in your last motion?
Up to $1.5 million.
Up to, okay. 30 years specified. This is on the Joseph Street Ball Fields development and shared involvement with the Moscow School District. You
Subject to
left
conditions.
Subject to conditions and.
But not
and
limited
start
to
that.
them.
Correct, very good. And your motion was seconded by Walter. As of the time we called the recess, we had seemed to complete discussion. Everybody okay with voting now?
Yep.
Okay, we'll start the roll call vote with you, Tim.
Aye.
No.
Aye.
Aye. No.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carries. Thank you.